Hello, welcome back to Garage Waffle. Right, this week I am going to do some more welding. I know I said I didn't want to do welding on these videos, so I'm not going to show you too much, but welding it is hot, so going to be a sweat fest today. First things I've got to do down there is clear some space. It's going to be the passenger floor pan, and depending how we get on, maybe a bit of the inner sill, but we'll see how we get on. We're also going to do a bit on the front subframe. So without further ado, let's go. Here we are then. This is the passenger footwell, and this is the bit I'm going to be looking at cutting out. So this bit here we did before, if you remember, it was that bit. So now we're looking at the floor. Now here, obviously, even you can see that's rotten. It's rotten all around here. That bit I left. And then as we come round, you can see the inner sill is these nasty holes. So, but this side, and although that's a bit grim, that just needs some work. So I would say from there, that's the first hole there. But I think we're going to get away with this. What I'm going to do, I'll clean it back a bit and we'll see how far we come across. Because ideally, if I can get away with just sort of that much across, that's better than rather than changing the whole thing if I don't have to. So let's have a look. Okay, so done some grinding, and as you can see, the floor is not great along here. So my original plan was to maybe go sort of here, but if you can see here, it's a bit of, I don't know, I might get away with just building it up with weld, but I'm going to guess it's rotten on the bottom. So what I'm going to do, when you look at the new floor pan here, I mean, I've got right up to here, which is going to be sort of like somewhere up here. It might be worth my while just bringing a line down by that hole, maybe the other side, down the hole, and just replacing most of it. I don't really want to be coming too far up here. So I think if I cut a hole, maybe, yeah, go in line with that, straight down through that one, and then I can still L-shape it. Actually welding in there, so it might be best that if I come here, match up the grooves here, come across, and then as you can see, we've got all this. But if you look at that, I've got quite a big panel of inner sill there, which will cover a lot of that. But there will be a join here, which I can get on here. I can actually put a panel in there, so I don't need to remove this centre beam. So that's what we're going to do, I think. See quickly then, see if I can adjust the light for you. It's in place, it's not welded. You see my clampy things. Gaps are a bit bigger in places than I wanted, so I'm just going to have to be a bit creative with the welding. And this bit here, I'm just going to leave that for now. I've got the new inner seal, so I'm going to weld up to probably there. That is a nice line there, I don't know if you can see it. And then leave that bit for now. I can obviously do the spot welds and all in here. And that will be our new floor. What I had to do, I originally cut through there, but none of these then lined up with a hole left in, so I've had to do a bigger piece than I wanted. The joys of aftermarket panels. Well, what feels like, I don't know, several days later, but just a few seconds for you. The floor is in. The welding was horrible. I had one of those days where it just felt like all the settings were wrong. I couldn't get it right. But we're there. It's in, it's welded, ground back, and that is the seam sealer. I still need to sort out the underside, but I'll do that when I get the car out and on its side. As you can see, it's been a hell of a job, but it's done for now. Excellent. Front subframe, I'm going to give it a wire brush. One of my neighbours going out, and then once it's been wire brushed, I'm going to go around with the underseal. Now I'm not going to do the whole thing. It doesn't need going back to bare metal. It's just, you see here, and sort of here on the towers, and anywhere that may be a bit of a water trap, we're going to give a good wire brush and a coating of that underseal. You see here, look, that's still got good underseal on it, so I'm not going to take that off. That's doing well, and it doesn't need a full strip back and powder coat, that's factory fresh, that's absolutely fine. But get some of this gunk off, look, that just, and underneath that's years of road dirt and a bit of oil. That's fine. So we're just going to go round, and anywhere that looks a bit rusty, a bit crusty, I'm going to go give a good old coat into this silver hook heavy duty under seal. Exciting times. Well, that's the first bit of under seal on. Oh, you're not following me anymore. You were following. Hello, there you are, back in the room. Hello. That's the first bit of under seal on. Once that's gone off a bit, rotate round, get the back and the other bits. But like I say, it's not a spray paint, it is an under seal, although it will make that look like new. Brilliant stuff. Used it before, and yeah. So that's today's jobs. Hot day. I'm going to wait for that to go off. Keep fire watch on the welding behind you just in case, and that's it. You've been awesome. Please like, subscribe. This has been Garage Waffle. Next time.